Welcome. You are listening Radio Central News. I am Vikrant Dogra and now news in detail. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Sunday announced to ease the COVID-induced curbs in the national capital from June 14 onward as the virus graph continued to show a declining trend. The city reported 255 new cases of COVID 19 during the past 24 hours, along with the 23 related deaths. Tomorrow, after 5 am, all activities will be allowed, except some which are completely prohibited, while some activities are being allowed in a restricted manner, partially allowed, the Chief Minister announced in a digital press conference. All markets, market complexes, and malls, which were allowed to reopen on odd even basis last week, will be fully open from June 14 between 10 am and 8 pm, and restaurants will also open at 50% seating capacity. Only one weekly market is allowed in a zone, Mr. Kejriwal said. The Chief Minister appealed to all the market associations, shopkeepers to ensure that overcrowding does not take place and social distancing is maintained. According to the new guidelines, marriages cannot be allowed in public places, in banquet halls, hotels, and marriage halls. Marriages can take place only at home or at the court with not more than 20 people in the attendance. Activities which are partially allowed and are restricted include government offices, where the rules of last week will be applied, in which Group A officers will be allowed to have 100% attendance and 50% attendance for everyone else. The essential activities like hospitals and police will remain fully operational. Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh has approved the budgetary support of Rs 498.8 crore to innovations from Defence Excellence IDEX, Defence Innovation Organisation DIO for the next 5 years. The scheme is aimed at providing financial support to nearly 300 startups, MSMEs, individual innovators, and 20 partner incubators under the DIO framework, a statement by Defence Ministry said. The budgetary support will provide a big boost to the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as IDEX and DIO has the primary objective of self-reliance and indigenization in defense and aerospace sector of the country. The Department of Defense Production DDP will release funds to DIO for setting up and managing the IDEX network in form of partner incubators PIS, communicating with innovators, startups, technology centers of MSMEs through the PIS as per the statement. The DIO with its team will enable the creation of channels for innovators to engage and interact with the Indian defense production industry. India has reported 80,834 fresh COVID 19 cases, lowest after 71 days, and 3,303 fatalities in the past 24 hours, according to the Union Health Ministry on Sunday. The fresh addition took the active case tally to 10,26,159, while the death toll soared to 3,70,384, and the cumulative caseload now stands at 2,94,39,989. Country's testing capacity has also been substantially ramped up, with a total of 37.81 crore tests being conducted so far in the nation. Under the nationwide vaccination drive, a total of 25 crore 31 lakh 95,048 people have been vaccinated across the country till now, with 34 lakh 84,239 being inoculated in the last 24 hours. On a positive note, recoveries continue to outnumber the daily new cases for 31 consecutive days, with 1 lakh 32,062 patients being recovered during the past day, hence pushing the recovery rate to 95.26%. Reacting the criticism of Congress leader Digvijay Singh over his remarks on Article 370, former Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti on Sunday said the BJP would have slandered even B.R. Ambedkar, the father of Indian Constitution, as pro-Pakistan had he been alive. Ms. Mehbooba, who is the president of People's Democratic Party (PDP), said Indian constitution drafted by Ambedkar and subverted repeatedly by Government of India (GOI) to push their agenda in what granted Article 370 to J&K. Indian constitution drafted by B.R. Ambedkar and subverted repeatedly by GOI to push their agenda, which is what granted Article 370 to J&K. Thank God Ambedkar ji isn't alive, or else he too would be slandered as pro-Pakistan by BJP, Miss Mehbooba wrote on microblogging site Twitter. The BJP on Saturday leaked an audio chat of Mr. Singh allegedly saying that Congress would certainly have a relook the decision of revoking Article 370. Democracy was not there in Kashmir when they revoked Article 370. Then Insaniyat was not there because they had put everyone behind bars. Kashmiriyat is something that is basically the fundamentals of secularism, because in a Muslim majority state there was a Hindu Raja and both were together. Digvijay Singh can be heard saying in the audio clip. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.